Hey everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. I have left the reactor going and I accidentally left it going while I logged off and back on, and so far I'm maybe just, I don't know, risking it, but it seems to continue to work, so I will shut it down before I log off this time, but yeah, I'm just still worried about that reactor up there. Anyway, in between episodes, I just started to play around a little, and if you're a member, there'll be a video that'll go up, or has gone up already, of just a bit of footage in between episodes. I'm going to start doing that a bit more often and just put it up there as a members only video. I'll decide whether I'm or not release it later. There's no commentary; it's just some video. But I set up this bee area. Now I've done something like this before, and I'm just working my way through the bee quests and trying to get as many of the bees as I can. Just got some advanced hives here with just some bits and pieces. I'm collecting some genes because I'm going to need genes. I don't know how many I've got. I think one. Wow. I might actually move this to one of these is a bit fuller. One of these was like really full of bees. Maybe I'll just drop it in this one and just hopefully pick up some of the genes off these bees. But yeah, I'll just, again, using the quest line that's in the book. You got the productive bees quest line here. You can see it wanted you to make some bee cages, which will give you some rewards. The big book of bees, which is just a bee cage and a book. Obviously, the sturdy bee cage you can't make. You can only make the disposable ones, so to speak, one use. And yeah, the other ones you can find in villages or chests or whatever. So that's that quest. The finding nests one, I was looking for nests, note block, iron bars, gold nuggets, and it's got a pretty limited range. But yeah, made one of them. A lot of the stuff that I've made for the bees is all in this chest here. I've got a couple of extra bees here from some of the breeding I've been doing. This button. So a beehive, that's just some honeycomb and some planks. An advanced beehive, which is a normal beehive, a campfire, some shears, some more combs and some more wood. We've done that. Centrifuges. So the centrifuge is what takes the comb and turns it into an output. So I made a powered centrifuge, which requires a regular centrifuge. And then your honeycomb gets pushed out to here, or your comb gets pushed out to here. And if I type comb in here, we've probably processed everything I've made. Yep. So I've got all of the combs already processing through here. These are just a few different ones here with some tags in there, but it just pushes everything out. One's got productivity. Yeah, so these have got a couple of productivity things that I got from quest rewards. But yep, so let's pop that away. And the honeycomb can go in there. I've got some stuff from the last barbarian raid, which was like there. They spawned in here, so I do need to get this this tower built here. Yep. So let me just put these other things away for the moment. Right, an expansion box, which you saw I've already made. Expansion boxes are just like this. Cool. And then starting to work through some of the bees. So this was just nests. So these are all different types of nest. And a lot of these are just made with a sword and the material. But yeah, there are quite a few nests there. The bottler, which you saw over here, is just bottling the honey that's coming out of here. There's some coal combs going through. I don't think I've got aluminium yet. Maybe I do. I try and pick up the combs as we're going. I don't think I've selected all of the ones I've got so far. I know I've got a platinum bee. I know I've got a diamond bee. Just waiting for some of those combs to come through the system. There's gold. Yeah, crystalline's already done. Yep. tin. Right. So yeah, I'll work through that in between episodes and get a few more of the bees. What I think I might end up doing is just selecting the button and collecting all the rewards. So let's just have a real quick look through. Got a little bit further in this mod to make heading towards the Morgan. Got a few scrolls and shields and a few other bits and pieces here. In the All-the-Modium quest, I did get one of the bees. I've got Vibranium, I think it is. I think he's in one of these two. There he is, the Vibranium bee. He was. I had the egg for that one, so I think it was just a bee spawn egg, which is what I used. I don't have any others at the moment. And then generators and furnaces. I made a couple of new furnaces, and then I want to do a little bit in extreme reactors, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. Ars Nouveau, I must have picked up something as I was walking around, maybe an artifact, spells. Yeah, so I started working through a few more of this. I need a bunch more of these ender runes, and that's the reason I started into bees. So I need these ender runes for what is it? One of the crafts for the end. This thing. So I need the ender upgrade orbs, and to get these ender runes, the blank runes. There's a bee for it, so I was heading towards getting this bee. You can see up here. So I'll work towards this guy. It might take me a little while. Arcane Essence B. So I need a Diamond B, which means I need the genes off a Diamond B to make a Diamond B spawn egg, and then I can do the Arcane one. So that's where I'm headed. I've got the Diamond B in here now. Sorry. He's in here. There he is flying around. So yeah, this is probably the one that needs the gene sample and not the one that's in there. So let's take that out, and I don't know which one he lives in, but I'll work it out. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of long-winded stuff for me just saying pretty much I've got bees happening now. All right, so I'll continue working on that, and I'll do a little bit of a catch up, and as I said, there'll be some extra content on the channel if you are a member. Right, let's head downstairs. I've been playing around a little with reactors, and you can see the nice big reactor over here in the back. This is a reinforced one. So this guy, I'm going to turn this into an active or a actively cooled reactor. So it's going to produce steam, and we're going to make a turbine and stuff from extreme reactors, similar to what we've got up on the roof with mechanism, but we're going to do that with this mod here as well. So over here in this wooden storage crate, I've got a few items. I'm just going to bring this over to here. The other thing I need to check on, I ended up making a cyanite seed, and it's processing downstairs so we can get more cyanite, because I need quite a bit of cyanite to make the turbine. So if I write turbine, and we're looking for Green Reactors one here, even just the basic turbine, the reinforced one, my bad. Even just the basic turbine housing requires cyanite ingots, so 4 of, and I'm going to need quite a few of these. So I've got the cyanite processing. It's going fairly quickly, and we just need to build some up. So in here I've got the active fluid ports that I'm going to need to turn this into a steam reactor. But at the moment I've manually filled it with some material. I was just testing to make sure everything's working. It's got some netherite blocks in there, which helps it produce power, but it may not be the smartest thing to have that in there to produce steam, but we'll work through what it looks like. So if we go to our quest book, let me do the thing and do this. Make a big mess. Oh, money gadget. Nice. So Endercomb, cool. Redstone, glowing. So these will be all ones that I've already. Oh my gosh. Getting all the things. Wow. Quite a number of items, which is cool. Again, I'll work through what I've picked up later on. That mining gadget though. Did I already make one? Yes. Anyway, don't need a stone sword either. Alright, back to the book. So, wherever it is, Extreme Reactors is here. So, I want to construct this guy here, which is the reprocessor, because we're going to need this when we head down the way of making some better materials, because we do need the Insinite or Insanite, or however you want to pronounce it. We're also going to need this guy here, which is the Fluidizer. I'm pretty sure I've got the materials I need for the Fluidizer as well. So the reprocessor, as it says here, now that we have some cyanite from our baby reactor, we'll want a way to reprocess that waste into something useful. To do this, we need to build another multi-block, the reprocessor. This takes a lot of cyanite, so start stocking up. You might want to upgrade to a bigger reactor as well. That's why I end up with the 3 reactors here, but this guy is better than pretty much all of them. Could do with being bigger though. So I think in here I've got the reprocessor stuff. Actually, I may not have enough material for them. Oh, I've got a few things in here. So we've got the reprocessor things. That's all the reprocessor stuff. Got a few fluidizer things in there too. So let's, again, back to the book. So the reprocessor is a 3x3x7 multi-block structure that has specific rules. And if we go to this one, it's got a picture. This is what your reprocessor looks like. So 3x3x7, and then it's you fill in the bits in the middle. So let's, I don't know, probably got enough room back here to do it. I don't need it to be dead center anywhere, and we need 7 high. Let's go one either way. And I wouldn't mind probably putting, I reckon, power underneath. So let's get a point. Right. Pop him there. And that onto the network. Cool. Alright, so it needs a power port, which will go there, and then we get our casings. So as it says in the book, it's a 3x7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it talks about, oops, okay. And then roller will end up here in the front. Okay, let's open the book back up. Heart of the multiplier is controller, so yes, we've done that one. This here, so we will need, when building the reprocessor, you will need at least 1 collector and waste injector. The reprocessor collector must be placed in the center of the bottom face of the structure. Center of the bottom face of the structure. Oh, really? So it has to be... Waste injector must go in the center of the top face. Okay, so I can't put power down here. Okay. What did it say? Reprocessor collector. Collector needs to go there. And is it waste injector in the top? Waste injector goes there. So that's them. On this side, power port, fluid injector port, and output port. So again, let's just do need access. I'm going to make that full. Let's do output there. Fluid injector. I think we can put that maybe here. It'll need power. So power can go there, and as you saw before, we had the flux point in there. And then I've got 4 more. Cool. We have a reprocessor. It has power. It will need a fluid. So as it says, let's just claim these guys. So, yep, that's what it looks like. Very nice. And then here, fully built. It does tell me somewhere which fluid. Okay, I'm pretty sure. So I think the reprocessor. So let's do this. Something's a little weird noises happening. Uses of this guy. It's a fluidizer. Here's a reprocessor. So if we add 1000 forge energy, some water, and some cyanide, we will get a plutonium. And plutonium is a little bit higher powered fuel than plutonium. So in this case, I was saving, you know what? Exporter. Yep, got one of them. Let's grab some cable. Cool. Where's my nearest? So where's my nearest network? Do I have? I do. I've got some here. I get it up there somewhere. So let's launch a line through here. Oh, it's a messy line, but it's a line on none the other. I'll go up here somewhere. Maybe I should have put this on the other side. That's okay. All right. So this one here was the fluid injector. It'll be fluid, water. Oh, that's right. I can't do this, can I? Gotta get a bucket of water. Bucket of water, please. Yup. Bucket of water. Good. What did I get rid of? Oh, cyanide, I think. Good. Let's do this. Awesome. So that'll be dumping water in there now. Good. So water going in, and then I think it seems like I would have to put cyanide in here. So let's just grab... I open this up and put that in. Yes, so that's working. We need to fix the floor up here. If I say on, it's taking that water, turning it into plutonium. The plutonium should be here. So we now have plutonium. Nice. Alright, so once you've built a fully functional reprocessor, you can pump in power, water, and cyanide to create plutonium. This can be used as fuel for your reactor and creates its own waste called magnetite. So pretty much, once we start doing this, we can then start making newer stuff. We can run plutonium through again with some cyanide liquid. That'll give us ludicrite. What else? This one here. Ridiculite. It needs ludicrite with magnetite liquid, and it makes ridiculite. There's obviously a B for it as well. So that's interesting. And start working towards making the B. Up recipe for this guy. Ludicrite. So there's a ludicrite B. How do we make him? So the spawn egg is an item conversion. Using a cyanite B, the plutonium B spawn egg will get a ludicrite. So to make a cyanite B is getting a radioactive B and giving it a cyanite block. Cool. Radioactive B is a creeper B, pretty much, a B, and an iron B. So the creeper B is just TNT to a B. And what is that noise? Is there a thing around here somewhere? Noisy? Hello? You down here somewhere? And this is just my other area, but something is noisy. I don't know where it is. Anyway. Nothing's spawned down here. This here is the drain life spell from Mahu Tsukai, if that's how you pronounce it. And I had it running while I spawn mobs here, and it's a good way of filling up the bar. So I do have in my inventory here an almost full attuned diamond. I think I need 5,000 to make the lake thing from that mod. So working towards that as well. Let's head back upstairs and dump all the junk that's in my inventory really quick. Fruit salad. That's what I've always wanted. All right. So I think for the next bit, I mean, we need to make the fluidizer as well. I don't know if I had all the items for this one because I needed quite a few fluidizer. It's a 3x3x3. Let's just check what I've got downstairs. I think this is the one I don't have enough parts for, but maybe I do. Let's try and make a fluidizer next. I don't need the sink at the moment. Fluidizer 3x3x3. Part of me wants to just build it here somewhere in the floor, but we'll just put it in here. The turbine, I was actually going to... Don't know if you can build it sideways. I was going to build it in here somewhere, but let's just grab this hammer. Punch this wall back a bit. Oh, you might as well do the whole lot right. Alright, so we're just going to build it here. So again, it needs a... It's a 3x3x3 frame. Right. Needs a power port. Power in the back. It needs a solid. Put the solid injector here. We'll put the fluid injector here. We'll put the output here and the controller in the front. Fluidizer must contain a single fluidizer solid or a pair of fluidizer solid injectors or a pair of fluidizer fluid injectors. Okay, I've got one of each. Okay, so I need to make another solid one. Fluidizer. Let's get rid of the fluid one. And put the solid one on the top. Alright, so it needs power, so let's grab some sort of conduit. It's redstone conduit. Might as well use the power that's being generated off this guy. Just bring power in. Of course I ran out. So that should now have power. Good. And then fluidizer is used to make... By using the fluidizer we can combine plutonium with yellorium to make veridium. Verdurium. Okay, so how do we make yellorium? Yellorium is apparently a thing. Or is it a liquid? Don't think I've got any yellorium. No. Okay. Talking about the fuel in a reactor, Verdurium produces rustenite as a reactant. We need this. Use Verdurium as a fuel. You'll need to make fuel injection ports for your reactor. Okay. Fine. Plutonium. So if I write in Verdurium, it's a liquid. And we would need plutonium blocks and uranium to make Verdurium. Okay. If I don't have enough for a block of plutonium yet, but let's have a look real quick to wrap up the last of the episode. We've got 2. I would need what? 14 of these. Okay, that's processing through. Chewing up a bit of water. Nice. That. Let's grab some uranium. I've actually got 2 blocks of uranium. That's good. Let's make a block of plutonium. And then I put 1 in there. 2 in there. Turn it on. Now I assume that's going to turn into some sort of fluid. Apparently. Plutonium block. Uranium block. It's 18 buckets. I don't know how much this stores. Only 4. That's a problem. I need to make this guy bigger. So I'm going to need to get some more fluidizer casings, because I've only got 4. And then make this probably 2 more tall. So what do I need, like 16? So like 12 more, maybe? Maybe. So what are these worth to make? Oh, really? Goodness me. I do have one. Can I have like 12? Okay, so we got some more. Let me off for a moment. I'm pretty sure this is the problem. Okay. I'm hoping I can do this. Did I put the wrong one in? Cool. Hello? Uranium? It go into a bag? You pick it up. Good. You got the plutonium. You know where the uranium went? Let me know. It'll turn up eventually. Uranium's in. Turn it on. Okay, so I need to make it bigger again because it can only hold 12 buckets, whereas that recipe gives, see, 18 buckets. So I do need to make it taller again. Oh my gosh. Let's grab not 16, it's like 14. Using all my materials up. Let's send it off again. Take the material out this time. Come on. Okay. One, let's go. We need 2 more. Okay, maybe that'll work. Hey, now it's 20 buckets. So those 2 blocks makes 18 buckets of Vidurium. And if we uses of this is you can pump it into a reactor and it becomes a reactant. Otherwise, we can put it in buckets and stuff. But this is what we're going to need. And when it goes through a reactor as a reactant, it'll become rosinite. Cool. And then that, I don't know, is used for stuff. So again, this is more than I've ever done on extreme reactors. So it's all a learning experience for me. But we can now turn this into reprocessing and trying to get our way to insinite. We need inadite, which needs a block of netherite, and all this, which needs radiculite and rosinite. So we need a bit of mucking around here. We need to get to radiculite and lutecrite from plutonium. So we're going to need to liquefy cyanite using a liquefier thing here, and then have its own reprocessor to turn plutonium into lutecrite, and then this stuff will need its own processor with magnetite. Magnetite comes from, see, magnetite. It did tell us before in this list. Oh my gosh. Okay, so plutonium in a reactor makes magnetite. So I need to set up probably a crafter on this guy to make plutonium automatically from cyanite. Still need some more cyanite for the steam turbine. But I'm going to need a few fluidizers and the like to do what I've got to do here. So I'll make some more of these guys and I'll work out the whole process here so we can just kick it off and just let it tick over in the background. And then I'll work on some more bees in between. So that's the episode. Thanks everyone for watching. This guy here, he produces about 20-something thousand forge energy a tick. Because he's 7x7 by 7, I think. 7x7 by 6. And then, yeah, I've got the netherite blocks in there to cool. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do some bits in between. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We still have a long way to go. That's the only way I can explain it. We got a long way to go. There's still stuff we need to make for our star. And there's, quite a number of items left to collect. Next episode, I might just do a quick run through Ad Astra and try and get to this jet suit that Ad Astra wants us to make, which means we're going to need to go to some other planets. So I might clear an area for us to do that. And then we need to continue working through our bits and pieces. We still need a ton of stuff in this reactor up here. Let's just pop up to the mech reactor. It's still running. It's got to be running low. No fissile fuel in there. No fissile fuel in there. No fissile fuel in here. Okay. Well, we're trying to turn that off and build it up. This has got 6.2 giga forge energy. Yeah, we were just sort of ticking over on the fissile fuel downstairs. Got a full stack of polonium. Plus a little bit more. We should have a full stack of plutonium. Almost a full stack of plutonium. Cool. So yeah, as I said, I've been letting that run for a while, hoping to get all the things we need. Alrighty everyone. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave those comments down below. I don't know why that's so high. Maybe because it was sort of running, it wasn't running well. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And join me next time for some more. Until then, have a good one. See you later.